What's up, guys? Darkdally here, playing Ghoet Recon Breakpoint, and today I want to bring you another episode of, Player's Guide to learning how to play the game, the things that are important to learning how to play the game. And I'm not exactly sure what order I'm going to put these episodes in, so we'll just call this episode the Fatigue episode. All right? Now, in this game, you have fatigue, just like many other games. When I begin to run, okay, so right now I'm just jogging. Nothing, right? When I push L3 on PlayStation controls, like so many games, I begin sprinting. And here shortly you'll see a stamina bar pop up in the center of my screen on the bottom. There it is. You see it going down, going down, going down, going down. Almost out of stamina. Sorry, almost out. So we'll stop. And that truck is not taking interest in us. That's okay. We'll, there we go. All right, so while I was stopped there, sorry, I got distracted. This game is very dangerous. It's very fun. There's a lot of fun things to do, and I got distracted. Let's do that again. So you saw my stamina bar was depleting, and then I stopped. Jesus, these guys, did they ever stop? No, they just... Every car in this game is an enemy car. There's no civilians here. There's no civilian cars in this game. Let's just get away from the road. It looks like we actually alerted someone. Every time I do a player guide, I get distracted by the goings-on of passers-by. All right, so I took a bit of a sidetrack there and blew up some cars and got off track, and I edited that part out. All right, so here's my point, guys. Just like every other game, or most other games, this has a stamina bar. Let's go ahead and let it... If we start running, we'll see it run down to the middle, and then we can let it refill. Now, that's how you should play this game. See the white bar shrinking? Stop. Let it refill. Now, this game has an added thing to this. If you let it run down all the way, you'll become fatigued, like many games. If you run your fatigue bar, past the point of no return, you'll get fatigued and you'll sit there and you'll gasp for breath until you get it back, until you can run again. But this game has an added twist to that. Let's go ahead and run beyond the limit and see what happens in this game. This game, it's actually going to damage you. So let's just hold down the run button. Just keep running, somehow picking flowers as we go. Let's run it past the limit. Watch the bar. Watch the bar. See the white shrinking, the white's shrinking, and exhausted. Now notice on the end of the bar, there's just a little bit of red on the end of the bar on each end, and it won't refill all the way. Now the best way to demonstrate this is to either do this over and over, or find us a big cliff to slide down would be the best way, because sliding down cliffs also depletes your fatigue. Okay, you can see right there, see I have more red on the end of it, so we're going to let it refill again. Is there a cliff nearby where I'm at? No, I'm kind of out in the flatlands right here. Let's fast travel to what is in the beta, kind of the home base, Erewhon. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to fast travel here. I'm going to slide down a big hill and show you what kind of havoc this can wreak. And I'm going to show you how to fix it. I'm showing you all about how the fatigue bar works and how to fix it. Okay, so we're in the main, bivouac. We're in the main camp right now. Let's, where's the exit? I always get lost and can't find the darned exit. It's this way. All right, so I've traveled to a place that's high up, so I can show you what it's like to slide down a hill and really take fatigue damage. And you can see, let me put my bar up in the sky. You can see the little bit of red right there from where I've damaged it from running too far. I guess that's I guess I would call that fatigue damage, and that's where you just run too far and you have temporarily hurt yourself. Let's hurt it really bad by sliding. Now, this won't necessarily do physical damage, not unless you drop. We're going to try not to drop. We're just going to slide gracefully down this hill. This doesn't look like it'd be very graceful. No, it does not, does it? I took us to a high place. I think I went a little bit overboard with that one. Now, you can gauge your descent down slopes. There is a skill that helps you do it. You can also creep down slowly and hold the back button, and you can try not to slide. If you do slide too much, here's what'll happen. Let's get sliding. Yeah, I'm so high up that I'm actually taking health damage. Okay, this doesn't count. That's health damage. What I'm trying to do here is slide. Like where you lose control and you start sliding. And sliding, the thing is, sliding... Okay, see right now? It eats up your fatigue really fast. Let's see if we can find a bit of a steeper, here we go, a steeper hill. Your character will start losing their footing, and if you continue, they might just start sliding. There we go. See, she's losing her footing, and she's sliding, and now she's rolling. I love the, okay, see, as you can see, look how much that hurt my fatigue bar. That hurt quite a bit. This is going to happen in your exploits when you're going down mountains and stuff like that. Now, normally, I'd be going down this at a much slower rate. I'd be creeping down this. But here's where you lose your footing. And as you can see, this does a lot of damage to the fatigue bar. Okay, so this video is all about what that is and how to, you know, fix that. We fix that very simply with the canteen. This is why you always carry a canteen on you. Drinking your canteen, if you do not know, let's put our health bar up in the sky where we can see it, or our fatigue bar. Drinking the canteen, you see it refills a portion of that. Now let's take another sip from the canteen. Now you can refill your canteen in certain places of clean water, and there is a skill that lets you refill it other places, I believe. Now our fatigue bar is good again. Now that we've slid all the way down that mountain, and trust me, there's some really super steep ones that you don't want to slide down. Now, here's what we're going to do. Okay, so we only have one drink left in our canteen. Let's see if we can fill it in this water down here. I actually don't know. I mean, we're talking closed beta here. I've put quite a bit of time in, but I still haven't really decided exactly where you can and cannot fill it. Okay, yeah, we can. It'll let us refill it here. There's one other way to refill it in case you can't find a source of clean water or you don't have the skill that lets you do it. There we go. We now have 3 sips of water again. Now there's one more way to do it. Let's go ahead and do a fast travel. We're going to fast travel to a nearby bivouac that we have unlocked. And I'm going to do a whole video on crafting and preparation and stuff at your own little bivouac camp place thing. But here I just want to talk about the importance of water. It's always important to have water with you for when you, I've had some horrible cliffs, or not even cliffs, but like these really steep hillsides that I've gone sliding down without warning, sliding and tumbling and just like, you know, ass over tea kettle just for like, until it almost killed me. And water becomes very important. Let's go ahead and, we'll talk about bivouacs later. Let's go ahead and deploy bivouac. So here my character takes off her gear. Now, again, we're going to talk about this later, but this is very important. This is where you refill your canteen. And I think pretty much all you have to do is set up camp and then break camp, and it'll fill your thing there. We can go to preparations. Preparations is just this stuff here. If you don't have... okay, these are buffs. We'll cover all this later. Yeah, pretty much all you have to do is set up camp, and then you can just break camp. Great part about leaving camp is you can choose what time you choose. You can choose what time you decide to leave camp. I always break camp in the morning. I like traveling during the day. So simply doing that should refill your canteen for you. I just wanted to talk about exactly how the fatigue bar works. How running too long can actually permanently hurt you if you don't fix it. So when you're running like this, let's get sprinting for a while. When you're sprinting and you see that bar start to deplete, keep an eye on that. Just give it a break. Just let off for a second. It'll recharge pretty quick, and you won't take any fatigue damage. Fatigue damage is bad. Fatigue damage is the enemy. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Darkdally. There's so much more to bring you yet in this beginner's tutorial, or whatever you want to call it, player guide. We're just doing this during the closed beta. There's still some buggy issues and stuff like that here and there. But, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. And we got a lot more instructional stuff yet to come. I'm not sure what order I put these videos in. But, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Darkdally. I'll catch you guys next time.